welcome to the Improvised generation. The show you are about to see is a completely improvised episode in the style of Star Trek TNG. We know some of the characters we may play because we are fiercely canonical. However, the actual story, we have no idea. To get us started, we need a clearance code in the form of a suggestion. May I please have, shout out a few, a reason why you might travel? Like vacation, or doctor's appointment, or...
For fun.
For fun?
To see family.
Natural disaster.
Family, natural disaster.
To run away.
To run away.
My mom's birthday.
Training your mom's birthday.
Hiking the Alps.
Hiking the Alps. All of these
A fugitive.
are
I'm a
wonderful,
fugitive.
and now I've forgotten everything. So I will go with the last thing I heard, which is fugitive. Thank you. McGinley, a full house to beam up.
Stardate 47536.2. Securities log. I have just apprehended a fugitive that we are holding in the brig. I'm apprehensive. Hello. I'm Klin of the U.S.S. McGinley, security officer. I'm here to ask you a few questions.
Please, ask away. You seem apprehensive.
You're Bajor.
I am.
What are you doing this far into neutral space?
What are you doing this far into neutral space?
I'm asking the questions here. We're going after your shuttlecraft.
Was that a question? Was I going after my shuttlecraft? Are you going after my shuttlecraft?
No, it was a statement. Computer, take away force field. Are you Maquis?
No.
Then what are you doing this far into neutral space?
I came here to marry you.
You came here to marry me.
I am Bajoran. You are also.
What is your name?
Kanara.
Kanara.
Yes. You may have heard of my tribe. Or have the prophets not deigned to let you know what your destiny is?
I remember meeting you. In my dreams on the moons of Allo, I remember meeting you.
Oh. It was when we were children. They placed us into a basin of water. And the stars reflected off the water. And the candlelight danced. And we were betrothed in that very moment.
I can't marry you. I'm in love with somebody else.
And what makes you think that would stop me?
Space, the final frontier. These are the voyages of the starship McGinley. Its continuing mission, to explore strange new worlds, to seek out new life and new civilizations, to boldly go where no one has gone before. Starring Paul Hungerford as Commander Jack Dent.
Amanda Troop as Chief of Operations, Lieutenant Commander Laurie.
Matt Pitner as Chief of Security, Lieutenant Frost Klin.
Sara Mountjoy-Pepka as Chief of Engineering, Lieutenant Janie Boots.
And Rob Ullet as Counselor Trulock. Engage.
So, Commander, I would rather if we didn't share this with Boots.
Very well.
I know it's not within protocol, but I just feel like this is going to make things really unstable.
Frost, is this or either of these relationships going to make it difficult for you to perform your job?
No, I'm the security officer on this ship.
Very well then. I expect you to do your duty. Is she still in the brig?
I confined her to quarters.
I would have liked to have been notified about that choice before you made it.
I'm sorry, Commander. I made a educated judgment call. I didn't think she was any harm to the ship, and so she can't get out of her quarters.
Tell me how you really feel.
Permission to speak freely?
By all means.
Come, Jack, I don't know what to do. I feel like if she comes out and says that to Boots, then I'm gonna have to ask Boots right now, and I don't think that I want to. And I don't. It's a Bajoran tradition. By Bajoran law, we are in fact married.
You're already married.
Yes, that's what's in the report. Jack, if you're not going to read the reports, I'm not going to...
I was just unclear about it. I'm sorry, there's a lot going on, right? I just found out that my security chief has been... I feel like you might be compromised. That's all.
I understand. But if we can just drop her off at the nearest space station and figure it out along the way, it's going to be fine.
As a guy who's had multiple ladies, relationships are complicated. You just need to not let them find out about each other at all. I would suggest a different communicator when you talk to one.
I'm not looking to get involved with her.
She's your wife! Didn't you read the report?
We were married as children, Jack.
Doesn't change the fact that you're married. Technically speaking, she's gonna be... You have to tell Boots. Janie's just gonna have to face it, just like you. The question is, how long are you gonna wait?
Ta 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 what pa pa ta yada da da ba da da yada da da pa ha su da 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 ya pa sa
Awfully windy up here.
Yes, I was just performing the ritual for your joining. The joining ceremony for the Bajorans. I know that you are wed, and that you must complete the ceremony by joining. The Bajou and the Bajor must come together,
Computer.
and that will complete your marriage.
Computer and program.
When two Bajorans...
Chulak, who told you that we were married?
It is in the counselor's log. All the data that comes through the rig goes into all of our transmissions.
Chulak, I don't want to pursue this.
But it seems that it is your duty, is it not? Do you not have a duty to your culture to complete this ceremony? If someone was to come to me, if a surprise was laid in front of me, for Ponfar, for example, every 7 years I must mate. It is my ritual. I am 2 years from that point. I do not know who that would be, but if someone showed up here, if a Vulcan showed up here in front of me and told me that they were assigned to me, I would fulfill my duty. That is what I do.
Even if you were in love with somebody else, even if you wanted to ask somebody else to marry you, you would go through with this.
Yes, I would. You...
Why?
Because one should not turn their back on their heritage or their culture.
I was 7 years old, Chulak. I was 7.
That is customary. The Bajou and the Bajor join together when they are young, and when they reach the age of maturity, they come together and join. And then the ceremony is complete.
I need you to help me find some way out of this, Chulak. I know it's a great offense. I know the stakes are high here. You don't have to tell me. I know that if she goes back to Bajor, she's going to be treated as a second-class citizen. But I can't live a lie.
Frost, you are my friend. We have come together on this ship. We have shared a drink. We have spoken in my chambers. We occasionally pass one another in the hallways. I treasure those moments. But this is deeply important, and I do not know that I can be a part of such a thing. I do not know that I can tarnish the tradition that your civilization has held for centuries.
Tarnish a tradition that has been in place for... I thought I was going to feel better after I talked to you.
Most people do. Listen. Sit. We can talk about this. We can talk about what will happen after the joining. What your options are. If you need to leave Starfleet.
Is that part of it?
It can be.
Boots to Klin.
Klin here.
You're late for dinner.
Oh, I'll be right there. I was just speaking with Chulak about something. Are you still there?
I'm waiting for you to be here for dinner.
I'm on my way. Chulak, I don't have time to talk about this right now.
I am here with open arms when you are. I do think you should discuss this very immediately with Boots.
It's my personal thing, and I'll deal with it in my own way. Respectfully.
Respectfully, if she comes and asks me questions, I will answer them.
No, I need you to swear you won't say it. You have to swear to me, Chulak. On our friendship, you have to swear to me that if she asks you, that you won't tell her anything about this. You have to swear to me.
To swear is a very solemn oath. Frost.
You have to promise me.
Although I cannot break the joining, this I can do for you.
All right, is that a promise?
Yes.
All right. Since I'm half Bajor, we shake on it.
Wine, red, 17 degrees Celsius.
You know, I really like your quarters.
Thank you, Kanara.
Thank you for having me for dinner.
You know, every time I have asked Klin to try to open up about his Bajoran ancestry, about his childhood, he doesn't give me anything. He's a closed book, you know? You are the first Bajoran to be on the McGinley in, 3 years maybe?
Oh.
I have so many questions. I'm hoping that with you here, he will open up, express himself.
Yes, I'm hoping the same thing.
And listen, I'm not that sentimental. I'm really not. But there are certain things that you need to know about a person.
Oh, it's very true. I am excited to get to share these things with you. You seem so kind, and earlier today when you opened my room, I really appreciated that. I was somewhat stuck in there, getting a little stir-crazy.
I tend to check in on whoever is in the Briggs and who's in personal quarters confined to them, just because.
Oh,
Usually when somebody tells me I can't go through a door, I go through the door.
so do I.
Really? Well,
Yes.
that must be why you were in the neutral zone.
Oh, yes, well, I had to get here as fast as I could.
Really?
Yes, of
You were
course.
coming for the McGinley.
I was heading for the McGinley.
Well, tell me, what were you headed here for?
When a Bajou and a Bajot.
The kana was cold. I burnt it, so it doesn't matter anyway, but it's cold.
Great.
Klin,
You guys were,
You're fugitive. You didn't tell me she was Bajoran, Klin.
I can tell by the nose.
One more thing.
she invited me to dinner.
She invited you?
Yes, she came to my quarters and let me out.
You can't tell. You can't.
Why not?
Because
So I think this is a traditional meal. I'm not
no,
positive.
honey, I think that we have to do some work all of a sudden. Commander Denman asked that we fill out some evals about the brig.
Evals about the brig? I can tell you it's the brig. Everything's locked up. Although I did let somebody out. You might want to fix that.
Yeah.
Help you. Please sit, just for a little bit.
Oh, watch yourself.
Interesting setup. Please tell us, what were you doing trying to find the McGinley?
Klin and I have known each other since we were children.
You didn't say that. This is what I mean, he's so closed.
When Klin was 6 years old, there was...
Computer. Does anybody want anything to drink?
Oh, I have wine, 17 degrees Celsius right here.
Bajoran ale sounds a little bit better. Computer, Bajoran ale.
He didn't used to be this afraid. He used to be much braver. There was this creature that kept coming to our village. Perhaps you would think of it as a kind of a scorpion, but the size of a...
This is big. That's big enough.
Oh, much bigger than this. A mastiff. You know, the dog.
Yes.
Anyway, this creature, it would come to our village, and we would all stay inside. But Klin, he thought, I'm not afraid of its sting. I'm going to learn how to ride it. So he went out there, and he took a pillow and just threw it on this thing and commenced to try to ride it. And as I said, it's sort of like a scorpion, so when he recovered from the numerous stings, we asked him why. Well, I didn't ask him, our parents asked him. I thought it was very impressive. I always liked him very much. And they said, why? Why did you do that? And he said, because everyone was scared. And I thought being scared could be fun.
Sounds just like you.
Does it? Because all I see here is fear. When did your flame go out?
My flame did not go out.
What's happening?
I'm loyal to the prophets. I honor everything my mother was.
One candle is for the prophets. One candle is for family. One candle, the most important, is for self. I only see two. Oh no, only one lit.
I'm gonna ask my question one more time.
Why, prophets? Why? Why am I in this situation? Why is it happening to me? Why should I do the thing that my family wants me to do? I am afraid. I am not myself. That is only the flame for the prophets, and it is not enough.
I'm not afraid.
Well, then tell her who I am.
Klin, what's going on?
Boots, this isn't... I'm married, Boots. She's my wife. By Bajoran law and custom, we are married and we must return to Bajor as soon as possible.
To complete the ceremony.
If we don't, it is taken as it's an act of dishonor towards the prophets.
Act of dishonor towards the prophets.
Boots,
Well, an act of dishonor towards somebody you've been in a relationship with for the past 3 years.
I didn't know she was still alive. I thought she had
I'm
died.
walking out on both of you in my own quarters.
And you know, if you don't do this, then all your flames will go out.
Looks to me like it's just a shuttlecraft.
I fixed it. It's fine. Her shuttlecraft is performing functionally. There was a slight jarring in the app sensor rays and it's done. I fixed it. It took about 5 minutes. It was very, very simple. It was an extremely simple fix.
I didn't ask you to fix it. I asked you to tell me why it was...
But don't tell me not to look into something without fixing it, Commander. I'm gonna fix it. I apologize for raising my voice. I fixed it.
Do you want to tell me what's going on this
Jack. Jack Frost is married. He's married. The man I love is married. Did you know?
I only just recently found it. I told him to go straight to you and tell you. I told him not to fool around with this. This is people's feelings, and he should be concerned for your feelings. And he was.
You've always been such a good friend, Jack.
I do what I can.
Jack, I don't know what to do. You know, I have spent the past 10 years keeping distance from people, keeping myself unattached to everybody I can, and Klin is the one person who slipped in. He got in here, Jack. He got in even though I didn't want him to. And I tried hard to keep him out, but he is there and he is stuck. What would you do if you found out the one person you love the most has lied to you?
Well, I'd ask him why. Why they lied to me.
I didn't do that. I just came and I fixed the shuttlecraft.
It's all right. We all process these things differently. Try to fix things. Isn't that what you do, Boots? Try to fix it. You try asking what happened, how it got there, how it got so bad. Besides, once you let someone in there, it's a big risk game. It's like the big chair on the old bridge. It's a risk. Danger looms at every moment. Sometimes when someone gets stuck in there, they're like a cluster bomb, and before you know it, boom! Everything just explodes, and there's pain all over the place.
Less helpful than I thought.
What I'm trying to say is what you're feeling right now is what it is. Right now is what matters. So go to him and ask him why. Why are the plasmas offline for this shuttlecraft?
Oh, that's odd. They were performing at normal standards just a second ago. We have to run a full diagnostic, Commander. This is very odd.
Problems right here. Why are the phase inducers connected to the plasma
Phase
conduits?
inducers connected to plasma conduits.
Isn't that crazy? That's insane. Who's ever said that? Never said that.
I mean, I would never do that.
I'm just saying.
I would never do that.
Well, I've seen you do work.
I've done it.
So give me a report on this shuttlecraft. Take it apart if you have to. And then as soon as you're done with that, talk to Klin.
Nice priorities, Commander.
I'm sorry, Lieutenant. Are you not going to be able to perform your duties?
I am.
I just need your mind right now. Give your heart a break.
I didn't come here to hurt you.
Kind of seems like that sometimes. I know why we're going back. I know how much weight this carries. Why didn't you just move on?
I cannot. I
thought you were dead.
My tribe evacuated before the explosions. The elders of our tribe turned out to be Maquis. So we knew. After that, my family ran, hid. we would not be, McGee. And now I am 22. Yes. And if I do not... It's hard to believe. Things have been very hard. But if I do not marry, if we do not finish the ceremony, then my tribe is gone. I am supposed to be Frost Kanara. I am not yet Frost Kanara.
Well, you will be.
Are you saying...
I see no other way around this.
There is none. There is none. You will come back to Bajor? You will help us?
I'll do what is expected of me. Kanara. I am in love, Boots. I am. But don't... I wish I loved you. You're the only one that remembers my mother. Do you remember how she used to play with us?
Yes.
By the river?
Yes.
I remember when I was younger, I thought you were so beautiful. You remind me of my mom, even when I look at you now.
It's a strange thing to say.
Why is it so strange? That I might remember a part of my life? It's like seeing an old room and you can see where the bed was. You can see where all the things were up on your shelf. The picture, the note. Every small little detail.
The note.
The note. You don't remember leaving notes?
I remember leaving notes. You remember leaving notes.
Yeah, you don't remember that.
I just said I did.
Well, you didn't at first.
Well, I was surprised. You were saying the picture and where the bed used to be and then the note, which is such a personal thing.
By my window, I always remember I'd go over and then there would be the note there.
Yes.
Have some little song, some Bajoran song.
Yes.
Sing that Bajoran song that you always say.
Flame grow, there it goes. Flame, flame, flying flame, candle flame, bow flame. And then it's around. Flame goes, there it goes. Flame goes, there it goes. Flame goes, there it goes.
Counselor?
Commander Dedman asked me to check in on your progress.
Interesting for him to send a counselor down to Shuttle Bay 4 to check on the plasma conduits of a shuttle found in the neutral zone. But all right.
Interesting why? I am capable of relaying messages, am I not?
Yes.
Is there a message for me to relay?
The plasma conduits, once I fixed them, rerouted their auxiliary sensors into the ulterior sensors. Now the ulterior sensors are malfunctioning. There seems to be some type of kickback route through this entire system, and I am chasing a power stream that I cannot catch.
And Boots, how are your sensors functioning?
Oh, they're firing on all angles, Counselor.
Why exactly is that?
Is that a rhetorical question?
No.
Because I don't know whether I should be feeling love or hate right now.
For what?
Love for someone that I'm deeply bonded to. Hate for the most betrayal I have ever felt in my life. All of them at the same time.
Betrayal?
Yes.
Who
Betrayal.
has betrayed you?
Do you really not know what is happening?
I don't know anything.
Right? This Kanara woman shows up out of the neutral zone in a busted shuttlecraft and tells Klin, no, not tells Klin, is Klin's betrothed, not betrothed, his wife. I have been in love with somebody who is not mine own for 3 years now.
That is a shocker.
Part of me just wants to send him away. Part of me wants to fix this shuttlecraft as fast as I can and let him go. And part of me wants to break it from the outside in so that he can never leave. And send her out into space. Through it. Just shooting out. Through an airlock. I don't even mean that. Why would I mean harm to somebody who loves the person I love? Why would I mean harm toward her? I don't mean harm toward her. See, here, this is another power conduit that I'm going straight down because I have no ill feelings for. She actually loved him before I did. She deserves him. I am actually the what is the person who comes in and like sneaks in and then just gets in the way? I'm that person.
Do you feel a certain sudden emptiness now?
Yes. Boiling hot rage and complete emptiness.
Oops, I am sorry.
And all the while I can't figure out where this power transfer is happening.
What if, and I am not one to break traditions, I think they're very important, but what if there was a way to challenge this situation?
Challenge her? You want me to fight over a man like some 20th century idiot?
I do not mean that. I mean challenge the laws of Bajor. Challenge the system. Challenge what is been present for hundreds of years. Things change all the time.
Counselor,
Why could this not change?
if there is a way to challenge this system, it's not going to be me doing it. Klin can do it if he wants to.
Klin is bound to the system. Klin has a duty to honor the system.
Then he needs to tell me he wants it. I'm not fighting for him.
Oh, Kenora, it's nice to finally make your acquaintance.
Thank you, Commander.
Of course. Frost, I've gone over your report here, and, well, I think it's pretty clear what needs to get done. Request denied. I'm afraid I can't have an officer leaving my vessel. I spoke to Captain Thompson.
Commander Deadman, I don't think you understand the gravity of the situation.
I'm well aware of the gravity of the situation. Frost, if I may speak plainly, there are all kinds of cultures on this ship, with all different types of traditions and responsibilities. The what your commitment is to Starfleet.
Commander, you are sentencing my tribe to a slow death.
I'm sure we can find ways of helping your tribe out.
How have you helped the Bajorans? In what way?
We've always been according to treaty and done as the best we can. Is that what this is about?
I think what Starfleet has done for the Bajorans is polish off a few Cardassians here and there and chase down the Maquis. But when it actually comes to feet on the ground, care for the people of Bajor, it has been sorely lacking.
I find your anger to be quite revealing. This isn't at all about Klin, is it? What do you want?
I want?
Jack.
This isn't about what I want. That's what you don't understand.
What don't I understand? You require what? Assistance? We will help
I
you.
need this person.
Well, so do I. He has responsibilities.
Will you die without him?
He has made a commitment.
Commander.
I have made a commitment. He committed before you. I am yelling at you.
I'm aware of this.
Commander, what would you have me do? You know what the consequences are here.
What are the consequences? Explain it to me. The Bajoran people are fine. Go to your government and get help. What the?
I hold your phaser to my chest.
I should never wear that on the... Oh, you really got slick on that one.
Do I need to be more illustrative of what the consequences are?
Is this what your people believe in? Martyrdom?
We've been through a lot, Jack.
I'm aware. And I'm trying to help.
Pitner, don't do it. I will go with you. I will go with you. Please, just don't. Don't.
I would not. My family is more important than my own life. My family is more important than what I want.
As is mine.
I don't care.
Neither do I.
Jack,
Yes, Frost. You're dismissed.
I resign.
Think about what you're doing, Frost.
Why did I get into Starfleet, Commander?
Because you were trying to help people.
And save lives.
Yes.
And if I don't do this, lives will be lost.
How do you know that for sure? How do you know you're not playing exactly the way she wants you to? You don't know this person.
I don't know that, Jack.
You've been manipulated before by the Maquis. Are you sure she is who she says she is? How do you know for sure?
I'm gonna take this thing off. Here, let me help you.
Just give it to me. I hope you're happy. Good luck.
Thank you. I hope one day, when someone comes to you, or you go to them, and you say, I could die if I don't have this, they will give you more leniency than you showed.
Well, we'll just see how the cards play out, won't we?
Pitner, should go.
Yes. I am saddened at the cruelty of Starfleet.
I am hurt by that.
Jack.
Frost.
This was my mother's earring. I want you to give it to Boots for me.
Don't you think that's something you should do?
Just trust me, Jack.
Frost, think about your choice.
I am.
Report on the shuttle. Seem to have fixed the feedback loop. It's interesting. Chased it all the way to the port bow. The left side, Jack. It's where the engine is on Bajor and shuttlecrafts. It started in the engine.
Boots,
Wrapped all the way around to the rest of the engine. Through the front.
Janie,
Back to the engine. It's one big circle.
there's something you should know.
He's gone.
He asked me to give this to you.
It's like when he left me for Cardassia all over again.
He's a passionate man. He believes deeply in doing the right thing. It doesn't mean he doesn't love you. It doesn't mean that he doesn't care about you. His passions are what make him who he is. If you love him, then you have to let him go.
I didn't get a chance to let go. He just left.
Personal log. No. Message. To Janie Boots. If you're watching this, Janie, I've already left the McGinley. You know, you won't believe me, but I was actually going to ask you to marry me. I didn't ask for this, Janie. And I'm not asking for you to understand. I'm trying to do what's right. Ever since I was little, I always try to do what was right. And if you can find it in your heart to forgive me, I wish you would. Because I've never loved or trusted anybody like you.
Yeah, we're gonna look into this legal loophole right now. Jack,
Lieutenant?
permission to set course to Bajor.
Granted. Laurie,
Yes, Jack.
would you mind pulling up some files on Bajoran law?
Oh. Yes, it would be my pleasure. Jack,
Yes?
the feedback loop. Let me put it up on screen. I just realized the reason why it's looping. Look, right there. Do you see the way the converters are crossing through 4?
It's madness. That would cause an override. You wouldn't be able to go past warp 2 without possibly destroying the ship. I mean, it'd be suicide unless you were trying to do a suicide mission.
And what panel is this?
That's
that I'm
the
typing on.
that's
Just-
the center panel.
second. You installed it.
I didn't because I do.
What is it?
Last time we chased Klin straight into Cardassian space.
It's the goddamn Maquis all over again.
That's right.
Shields up! Red alert! I'm about to break some trees.
Thank you so much. What you're doing for me, for my people, it's so brave.
I noticed that there was a slight change in our destination.
Yes. We have to go through the neutral zone.
Ah.
Klin. Our childhood will always be real. What we shared. But I lied when I told you that my family fled the leaders of our clan. There is only one way for us to survive in this universe that has forgotten us. And that is for us to fight back. I am glad that you are coming with me.
I'm no longer Maquis.
It doesn't matter. You don't have to be Maquis to do what we're about to do.
Chulak, I'm unable to track them.
I just didn't want to do this without being Bajor and Bajor.
Are you getting a sense of where they might be? Are you able to sense which direction they may have gone in?
Commander, we're on the edge of the neutral zone.
It's funny how I said you were the one that was afraid. When in the end, I am the one that's afraid.
Chulak, anything at all would help.
I was too afraid to do this by myself.
You don't need
I
to do
needed
this.
you.
We don't need to do this.
You're going to ride that scorpion thing.
I do not have an exact sense, though I am feeling a heightened sense of frustration, anger, terror.
Where's it coming from?
Kunara, we can stop this. There's other ways. Starfleet can help us.
His earring.
Starfleet has never helped me.
Klin always puts the tracking device. We've got his earring.
I was so close.
I have a loop set in this ship. It's a certain kind of loop that goes all the way through the engines and around. You can't stop this loop. No one can.
Janie, can you track the loop?
Yes, I can. There they are, Commander. 2 light years away.
Sail
Just
them.
entering Cardassian space.
There it is. There's our target.
Hailing frequencies open.
Bajor and vessel. Stop.
Good job, Jack.
I have you on screen. We cannot stop.
Commander, we're headed for Cardassia.
That's right. They're locked in a straight path straight towards Cardassia.
It's
Commander.
a suicide mission.
You know this?
Yes,
She just told me.
together. Together. We will fulfill our destiny. Together.
Struggling to get a signal. They've got some type of multi-wavelength up. I think she's got some type of weapon ready to go. She's going to explode Cardassia.
I'm going to explode Cardassia.
Terrifying. See if we can
My mother.
take
I
out a
know
range
how
of
badly
things.
you want to do this.
See what I can do to help.
Targeting engines.
Commander,
Yes, Chulak, yes.
I'm getting a feeling that Cardassia is going to explode.
That's why you're here, Chulak.
Commander, the fire on the engine is simply going to ignite the process and it's going to blow up Klin.
Aim for their engines. Maybe just you could take out their engines.
But I just said if I aim for the engines, the entire shuttlecraft is going to explode.
No one cares. No
Kanara.
one cares.
Yes, I care. You can.
On screen.
You don't
Open
need
up
to
a
do
channel.
this.
We do.
Kanara. Frost.
Klin.
Your mother's
Boots.
hearing.
Kanara.
Klin.
Jack Deadman.
Chula.
Kanara, Starfleet is not the giant enemy that you think we are.
Boots, I have come to a decision.
Yes.
I do not like to see you in the pain that you are in,
Thank you.
the suffering that you have been going through.
I appreciate that.
I wish to step forward and fill your void.
Chulak, what?
Sure, Chulak, why not?
I think he means that the way you think it is.
Why not, Chulak? Come on in and fill that void.
I would really appreciate some modesty on the bridge. Now, as I was saying, Kanara.
Yes, I am here. And we are nearing Cardassia.
I'm aware.
We are only 1 minute away from
Is this what the
impact.
prophets expected? You to sacrifice Cardassia? Is that what you want to do? Cardassia? No, wait a minute! You're talking about Cardassia. I was thinking about Bajor. Now I know what's going on. Got all my planets squishy squashy. I'm aware of what's going
There's
on.
not much time. Just get on.
I'm aware. We have all the time in the world. Let's all just take a breath. Remember that destroying Cardassia makes you no better than Cardassia.
I don't need to be better.
Oh, yes, you do.
I don't.
You do, because once you go up in flamey flames, you're going to end up without your Bajor or your Anne. You're going to end up just all alone with no candle. Once one candle lights, the other two will be gone forever.
Candle in the wind.
That's it. Because you are like the wind.
I'm going to put them off screen so I can talk to you for a moment.
Damn, they put up on screen.
Oh.
All right.
Klin, I needed you to do what I have to do. But this is part of your mother's earring. It was in your hair. You said you see your mother in me. Maybe that just means that's my fate,
Full shields.
to also explode.
We're going to ram into them. And move them on our way.
But not yours.
That could kill us all, Commander. Unless we suck them straight back into Shuttle Bay 4, where they came from. I think I could do that.
Get it done, Boots.
Do it!
Kanara. There was a famous Earth philosopher. He once said that darkness does not drive out darkness. Only light can do that.
I have them on tractor beam, Commander.
Very
And I
well.
am about to be light. You need to go. You need to beam back to your ship. Because whether I keep the course set or not, this shuttlecraft will explode.
Pulling them into the McGinley.
Extend shields around them.
This shuttlecraft will explode. And it's going to explode inside your ship. What are they doing?
Hailing the McGinley.
McGinley here.
Jack, stop it. Don't pull us in.
The force of this explosion is enough to blow up an entire planet.
Well, if it means sacrificing this ship to save that planet, then that's what I have to
That
do.
is completely idiotic.
Not any more idiotic than you flying it into that planet.
It is much more idiotic.
Commander!
Go ahead, Chulak. Yes, sir.
I believe I can shield our ship from the blow. I can contain the blast with my mind.
That's the solution, Commander! We need a solution! Let's go for it!
Boots!
Kanara,
Boots!
I'm on my way to the docking
the
bay.
decision lies on you, Kanara. It's very simple. You can either destroy this ship, and all of us with you, or you could take this vessel, your vessel away from both, and stay on board the ship with us. It's that simple.
You think I have a choice?
You always have a choice.
Shuttle is going to explode.
10
Boots.
seconds.
Your ship
Boots.
is going to
Boots.
explode.
We can beam clear aboard.
Boots.
8,
Beam him aboard now.
7,
Beam him aboard now.
beaming. 6. shuttlecraft with his mind.
Ah, what a brain that guy's got.
No.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I understand. But it's not the way.
Step aside, Lieutenant.
Don't. Don't. Kanara, don't.
It is the way. No! She's dead.
I've really got to change the controls on this ship to stop phasers from firing. At any cost. I'm not getting a signal from Tulak. I'm going to go check on her.
All right.
Take her to sick. Oh, she's dead.
Boots. Is that you?
Sorry, big guy. He's dead.
Commander. Please help me.
What's wrong with your eyes?
I cannot see. I do not know. The blast. It was an eruption. My neurons all fired at once.
Sit down, right behind you.
Is everyone safe?
Klin and Frost are. And we'll have to make a report to Cardassia, but
Klin and Frost is the ssame person.
I meant to say. I don't know if you were on the bridge. There was a lot going on. Hey, you're blind. I meant Boots and Frost. They're both all right. Thanks to you.
That is all I can ask. That is all I can ask.
You know I love you. I didn't mean to lie to you or be dishonest.
What do I have to do to keep you from leaving me again?
Marry me?